Most people using GIS for cadastral mapping projects within the United States recognize the Public Land Survey System. It is a surveying method used for the division and disposal of public lands within the public domain of the United States. Commencing in 1785, the Public Land Survey System is synonymous with the rectangular survey system and is commonly referred to as land grid. What becomes obvious to seasoned GIS analysts is just how unrectangular the rectangular grid can be. If you've ever mapped assets in the close proximity of a water feature, you've likely witnessed the complexity of the Public Land Survey System. The golden rule of surveying tells us location is everything. And once an area has been surveyed and its survey plat has been approved, the boundaries and land divisions within the survey are unchangeable. The controlling monuments related to those boundary corners, as well as any legal reference to the original survey boundaries, by rule will not change. However, over time, water features do change. And as a result, the relationship between water feature and surveyed boundary often appears incomplete on topographic maps. What we are seeing on the USGS topo maps in these areas translates as yesterday's location of the original surveyed cadastral features relative to today's location of the water feature. We know that mapping on a solid base map is paramount, but connecting feature boundaries in complex areas for the purpose of maintaining a seamless grid can be challenging, and by using solely the USGS topo map as a source, one can easily see that variable interpretations of the boundaries are possible. Naturally, this means the location of a mapped asset could be variable as well. My affinity for GIS lies in the fine print. I love the thrill of deciphering complex areas and identifying the connections between today and yesterday. My passion is in reviewing the original survey maps and analyzing how to best incorporate them into GIS. By providing a digital life for the nearly 200-year-old original survey plats, an authentic representation of the cadastral features surfaces. As a result, assets are more accurately mapped because original boundaries are more accurately represented. Before WhiteStar endeavored bringing digital life to the historical survey plats, a topologically sound foundation, WhiteStar Grid, was built. While building WhiteStar Grid, digitizers reviewed the 1 to 24,000 USGS topographic maps and drafted areas where the sections and/or township boundaries were incomplete. The thick, dark lines overlaid on this map highlight the township boundaries as drafted and digitized by WhiteStar around 1995. Notice the 5th principal meridian is non-contiguous and appears both east and west of the Arkansas River. Also notice a township has been labeled Arkansas Meridian 5, Township 9 South, Range 2 East. But the topo map does not support these attributes. Now, the original surveys for this area were conducted in 1836 and approved by the Surveyor General in 1839. By examining these historical documents, we see how the boundaries in this area appeared nearly 200 years ago. Overlaying the topographic maps with these same georectified historical documents influences the way we interpret the features. Now we can begin to stitch together the frayed segments on today's topos with the fluid lines of yesterday's survey plats. And when we incorporate the fine print, which is how I refer to the original survey plats, the fabric of the past comes into focus. The boundaries first drafted using the frayed section lines from the topo map can now be redrawn according to the original survey to more accurately represent the original lay of the land, without compromising the integrity of the section corners. Capturing the subsection polygons, commonly referred to as lots, tracts, quarter sections, and quarter-quarter sections, completes the picture. Historical survey plat maps have been georectified to WhiteStar Grid, and all subsection polygons have been captured according to these source documents. The original lay of the land has been restored, effectively stitching together today with yesterday.